In this video today, I'm going to share with you a story that the mainstream media are not simply covering. Why? Because there's a murderer on the loose in London, and this is damning for Sadiq Khan and his rhetoric on how good London is. People, a 22-year-old was fatally stabbed in broad daylight in London, and there is no arrest made. How can this happen? Stay tuned as I show you clips and scenes of where this all happened, the CSI, the forensics, and all that jazz to come, and description of the murderer. Let's find out. People, lock in. Welcome along to True Bit Media. This is the channel that speaks, exposes, and lives the truth, and the truth must be heard. Thank you to everyone who is enjoying me sharing the truth and has commented on that. Make sure you smash the like button if you want the truth to be shared and heard. Get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on this particular story, your thoughts, feelings around it. And of course, subscribe if you are new to a growing news channel. And if you are someone who's already subscribed, welcome back and get that notification bell turned on. Without further ado, less of me, more of this story, and here's everything you need to know about it. So the headline says it all. Wembley murderer as man stabbed to death in broad daylight and the knifeman is on the loose. Quite a chilling headline, to be honest, when you see that. A young man was fatally stabbed in London this afternoon. Met Police said a murder investigation has been launched, but no arrests have been made yet. And I want to quickly come in and interject and say, I can't understand how arrest hasn't been made. When I show you the video clips of where this happened, the amount of possible witnesses there could have been / CCTV, you're telling me there's been no arrest. This happened at 1 p.m. today. It's now 10 p.m. as I record this video. How on earth is there no arrest? So, a 22-year-old has died after being stabbed. The Met Police have confirmed this happened at 1 p.m. today following reports of a stabbing. The victim was treated at the scene by paramedics from the London Ambulance Service before being taken to hospital where he later died, the Met said. Ah, dear. The young man's next of kin have been informed and are being supported by specialist officers. A murder investigation has been launched, but no arrests have been made at this early stage. The chief superintendent says that my thoughts are with the victims' loved ones at this unimaginable but difficult time. And knife crime has a devastating impact on communities, and our officers are here to support local residents with any concern. Residents can expect to see an increased police presence over the next few days. And as always, they're telling us that they're trying to put this piece together. They're doing it at speed, and they want any relevant information. So, why am I struggling with this story? The reason why I'm struggling with this story is the following. Number one, the lack of arrest. Because I'm about to show you 2 video clips which will show you where the incident happened. Number 2, 22-year-old, life taken, innocent, isolated incident. This isn't acceptable. My thoughts, prayers, emotions are with the family, with the friends, with the community, all those involved. Truly shocking. But finally, what annoys me is the police once again are going to cover this up for Sadiq Khan. Watch what happens. Where's Sadiq Khan's statement on this as well? Still silence from him as of now. So I then looked, I thought, okay, let's do some investigating. What have we got? What can surface around to show us something? Well, obviously, it's been a rainy, windy day in Britain. And excuse that with the audio that you're about to hear and see. But have a look at this. How are you telling me that there's no footage, no evidence of who and what was the stabber? Shocking. And even when you come onto this end clip here, you look, you've got people who are clearly waiting for buses, sort of trying to go about their normal lives. You've got all this tape cordoned off. You know, it's a scene of real, you know, familiarity. The blue and white tape. People standing watching, not fazed by that. And that's the chilling bit. People don't look fazed. People don't look like this is something that's going to shock them and stop them out of their day, and they're going to have to sit down. And no. This looks like what we're used to in Britain. Okay, next footage again, just to get an idea. As I said, keep in mind what I said. Why are we not at an arrest yet? What am I trying to show you? What am I trying to show you here? Another perspective, another end of it. The opposite end.
Hopefully the area will be fine.
So we've got a whole street there. A whole street load of whole street load of shops, cameras. We've got the traffic lights. And then finally I've got another one here tonight.
In the corner shop as well.
Where forensics are doing their part. And it comes to me like that. How are there no arrests? How do we have absolutely nothing? How do we have not one piece of evidence? So we have a murder investigation that the Met Police are already behind on. A 22-year-old has lost his life, and you can see that street there. So what will Sadiq Khan say? What will Sadiq Khan do? What will he come out and say? And look, someone's actually even put a post here, which I'm going to show you about Sadiq Khan. Justin, 22-year-old man has been stabbed to death in broad daylight on Wembley's High Road today. He sustained multiple wounds, police say, but passed. The killer is still on the loose and no arrest yet as a hunt for the murder continues. Khan still says it's safe, but we're seeing this all over every day in this country. So what's your answers, Khan? London's not safe. We are not safe. And definitely in silence from Sadiq Khan today. So first of all, if you are around the area and you know of any news, then do let us know. We have a full-on murder investigation. As of today, there is no coverage from the BBC, the ITV, Sky covering this. Why? Why are Sky, BBC, ITV, the big guns not covering this? Well, it's the message I keep telling you all. The attacker, I think we know. The usual suspect. I think we've got to protect Sadiq Khan's image. So that's why it's gone quiet. But everyone else is doing their part. The Mirror, independent local London newspapers are all touching on this because of the truth must be heard. This is truly another shocking one. I think in broad daylight, we have got people now murdering other civilians in broad daylight with no fear, no consequences, not fearing the repercussions. Broad daylight. Imagine that. God knows how that family's feeling right now. 22-year-old gone. Shocking. Let's see if Sadiq Khan says anything. Let's see if Sadiq Khan has a reaction. And most importantly, let's hope the Met Police do their job and find the attacker. I'll hold my breath. We'll see what happens. And I'll keep you posted with any further updates. As always, big up to the Very End crew. I've started seeing people putting in my comment section, the Very End crew. Well, here's a little salute from me. Big up to the Very End crew, because that means you've got all the way here. That means I'm wrapping up this video. And that means you've all liked, commented, and subscribed. And we're all going to end on this note. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back, as always, with any latest news that the mainstream media don't want you to hear. I'm out of here, people. Ta-da.